Have you ever wondered how one single question can change the course of your life forever? This question haunted Arov, a boy living in the serene town of Ridge Valley, nestled between lush green hills and sparkling streams. Arov's life seemed ordinary to everyone. Playing with friends by the lake, listening to birds sing, or lying on the grassy field staring at clouds floating lazily across the sky. But beneath that calm exterior, Arov carried a heavy burden. He struggled with studying. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't focus, couldn't remember lessons, and often felt like giving up. Classmates whispered and laughed at his mistakes, and slowly, Arov's confidence began to crumble. He started avoiding class participation and even stopped raising his hand to answer simple questions. The mentor who appeared at the right time, one late afternoon, after most students had left, Professor Rowan. The wise philosophy teacher, known for his calm demeanor and sharp mind, remained in the classroom. Arov hesitated at the door, nervously clutching his bag. Finally, he stepped forward and whispered, "Sir, may I speak with you?" Professor Rohan smiled warmly. "Of course, Arov, sit down. What's troubling you?" I really struggle with studying. I can't focus. I forget everything, and sometimes it feels hopeless. Could you give me some advice?" Professor Rowan leaned back in his chair, observing the boy with kind, patient eyes. "Arov, you are not alone. Many students face the same struggle. But I can teach you 5 powerful lessons that, if practiced sincerely, will completely change the way you learn, and maybe even the way you think about yourself." And just like that, Arov's journey toward transformation began. Lesson 1, calm your mind, Professor. Rowan handed him a glass jar filled with muddy water. "What do you see?" he asked. "Dirty water, sir," Arov replied. "Leave it for a while," Rowan said. "Observe carefully what happens if you wait." An hour later, the mud had settled at the bottom, leaving the water clear. "Now, what do you see?" Rowan asked. "It's clear, sir," Arov said, amazed. "Exactly," Rowan said. "Your mind works the same way. When it is full of stress, fear, and scattered thoughts, you cannot think clearly. Before you begin studying, close your eyes for 5 minutes. Focus only on your breathing. Let your mind settle, just like this water." Arov nodded slowly, beginning to understand the power of calmness. Lesson to focus on the present next, Rowan lit a single candle and placed it on the desk. "Look at this flame. Nothing else. Not the past, not the future. Just this moment. Focus only on it." At first, Arov's mind wandered: exams, friends, fears, what he hadn't done yet. But Rowan's voice guided him patiently, and gradually, his focus sharpened. "Remember," Rowan said, "the present moment is all we ever truly have. Whenever your mind drifts, gently bring it back to what you were doing. Practice this every day, and you will notice a difference." Lesson 3, understand. Don't memorize. Rowan placed a sponge and a rock in front of Arov and poured water on both. The sponge absorbed all the water, while the rock let it roll off. Many students try to memorize information like the rock. Nothing really sticks. Those who understand, visualize, and apply knowledge are like the sponge. They retain what truly matters. Always aim to understand, not just memorize. Arov's eyes lit up with a new determination. He realized that studying could actually make sense if he approached it differently. Lesson 4, break learning into small parts. Rowan handed him a large wooden block. "Try to break this," he said. Arov struggled and failed. Rowan then cut it into smaller pieces. Finally, Arov could break each piece easily. "Big topics are like this block," Rowan explained. "Break them into smaller parts. Study a little each day, take short breaks, and then continue. Small, consistent steps create big results." Lesson 5, practice every day. Rowan planted seeds in 2 pots. One was watered daily, the other left dry. After a few days, the watered pot had a small sprout, while the dry pot remained empty. Consistency is the secret, Arov. Even 20 minutes every day is better than 1 day of long effort followed by days of nothing. Daily practice compounds into mastery. Arov's transformation over the following weeks. Arov applied every lesson. At first it was hard, and progress seemed slow. But gradually he noticed he could focus for longer periods, understand his lessons better, and even enjoy studying. His grades improved, but more importantly, his confidence returned. 5 years later, Arav had transformed into a successful, disciplined, and inspiring young man. He often remembered that day with Professor Rowan, the day 5 simple lessons had changed his life forever. And you too, if you're struggling with school or life, take that first step, like Arav. Calm your mind, focus on understanding, and practice every day. Small, consistent efforts grow into remarkable achievements. If you feel this story can inspire someone, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories.